guys, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, going to be going over the trades we end up taking on Friday, as was the game plan going into tomorrow. So Friday was a solid day. When we look at the premiums here on the put side, you obviously can see what happened. We end up crossing bearish here on the 30-minute, and yeah, we're turning bearish Friday, and it was a very simple plan. We're only focused on trades to the downside. There's really no reason for us to be longing. The only valid long there was on Friday was pretty much right off the open. So we end up gapping down quite a bit. I mean, with this candle, we're super extended from the SMAs, so you kind of pretty much see that we're gonna get a pullback based on just the 30-minute chart alone. I don't think there was any higher time frame areas of resistance, so that was nothing to really be a concern of. So for the long entry this morning, and also if we look here on the on the call side, we were pretty the put side, we were pretty extended here right off the open on the 5-minute. So this massive candle here at the open, super extended, ended up pulling all the way up to 420. So when we got this move off of the open, the chart's super extended from the SMAs all the way down here, 100% higher than where the 50 is, and almost 100% higher from where the 10 is as well. So given that, most likely we were going to see a bounce from that point, and your spot to do so would have been right here on the fib. I mean, this is a pretty textbook area to go long at. I didn't take this. I was waiting for after 10 a.m. I believe. I did really want to take this trade. I think there was 10 a.m. news. It wasn't anything crazy, but I wanted to see what we looked like when that came out. And then I was looking for trades. So yeah, we pulled back to this fib right here, 100% mark, and that was your opportunity to go long, 67.18 or 67.19. I mean, that's probably where I would put my fill at if you were looking to go long. And yeah, you had 4 points of drawdown at most. And look at the bounce, 67.18 all the way up to 67.72. The next fib, that would be your final take profit on that trade. And that ran a lot. Again, I didn't take this, but I did take a short. So reason for the short, very simple. That 30-minute chart was still crossed, and I was still looking for short. So when we came back up to 6771, this is the trade I ended up taking right up in here. Of course, my chart's messing up, but yeah, I set my limit right at 677, I think 1, I believe, and we took a short there. Got 25 points as soon as I was up 25 points, trimmed half. We came back to break even, and that's pretty much where I cut it. I think I cut it maybe 2 points in drawdown here on this other. I just wanted to see if this candle closed above, I was going to close it. So yeah, that's what I ended up doing. Obviously, if you ended up rocking the 10-point stop, you probably you wouldn't have been stopped out, because see, when you have a decimal like this, it's 6771.61. When it's like that, I always go 1 point higher. So I'll put it at 6772 right there. So that almost got hit. I mean, that was so close to, or not 6772, 6782. That would be your stop on this trade, because I mean, I'm not going to put 10 points exactly. I'm going to give it the next whole number from there. So yeah, you would have never gotten stopped down. And then eventually this did give a little bit of a move lower, 42 to 29. So you got an extra 10 to 12 points lower from if you held the entire day. Which, I mean, I'm not too mad about cutting this, because then I didn't have to sit through this major chop within that trade. So yeah, I trimmed half for 25 points, and then got stop break even, or minus 2 points I should say, on the other half. So yeah, that was a solid trade from there. And then I ended up grabbing more short later on in the day. This was a swing for SPY puts, and where did I grab this at? Let me check. So we ended up popping up into that fib level again. The charts were just shaping up to be really bearish. So at 247 is when I took this. So that was during this candle right here, this 5-minute. I know we got a rejection off the fib, but this was more so based on what the premiums looked like. It was such a we were looking so bearish. So this is the look that we had going. So this is what we had. So I'm gonna drag this over. So first off, this 30-minute chart, super bearish. 50's curling up very hard, and also if we look at higher time frames, the 2-hour chart was just crossing. So that's pretty much all the confirmation I needed. And then also we were still rejecting that one fib level. So all those three things paired into one, very good setup to short. And yeah, futures are down a ton right now, but I mean, there's still plenty of time for the open. I would expect that we do actually reverse a little bit and pump a bit. That would just be my guess. It would just make sense given where we're at on the fibs. Right now on ES, we are sitting at the third fib drop of the day. So we end up breaking through the 100%, we broke through the 123.6 and we hit the 138.2 level here at 6624. That's where we're currently at in after hours. So, in after hours. So that's the third fib drop on the day. I wouldn't be surprised if we pop back up to 66.60 at least before open tomorrow. Would just make the most sense. If we do, if for some reason we got to this 65, 66 level, that would be the spot to like full port long. Even overnight, this 624, that's 100% a valid long to take if you wanted to, just because that's the third fib on the day. When we get to that area, that's where you want to start looking to go against the trend and go long. Since the current trend is bearish, that's where you'd want to start looking to take long trades. So you could take this 6624 long, you take the 6566 long, which I doubt we'll get to because that's another like 60 points lower. So maybe we'll get there tomorrow, I don't know, but this 6624 definitely long you can take, and like I said, if we get to the next fib, 100% another long you can take. So 2 valid trades there if you want to take that. But yeah, that's kind of what we ended up doing on Friday. It was a very simple day. Follow the trend on the 30-minute. It's as simple as that. We were crossed on the 30-minute. This 50 did end up getting very weird. I don't know what that was about. 50 just turned down, but I stayed in the trade as long as we held below the 1 fib, which we did. We just held below it the entire day. This 78.6 fib, as long as we held below it, I was going to be remaining in this swing, and yeah, we held that fib, so I ended up swinging that position. Look at on the higher time frames on SPY as well. There's no resistance pretty much overhead on these contracts anyways, so yeah, there really was no reason to not be shorting that fib. But yeah, I really like the setup on that. Going into tomorrow, what are we going to be looking for? So obviously we're still bearish. If we open up red, which we obviously probably will do, I'm probably going to be looking to take longs just because of how extended we are. So there's still plenty of time until we open. I have no clue where we're actually going to open up. So if we do still open near that, what level? I keep going on the wrong time frames here. If we end up opening, getting a test of that 66.60 tomorrow morning, I'd probably long that. Or not 66.60, my bad. The 66.24. If we get a test of that after 9:30, probably take a long. Or if we open lower or just dump lower, I'll be looking to long the 65.66 as well. So both trades are valid. I'll take both of them if we see them tomorrow. Either one, I'm 100% gonna be taking. So yeah, that's pretty much the setup for tomorrow. Or if we get a nice bounce overnight, don't really get an opportunity to grab long at the fibs, then look for a 0DT call cross. If we pump a lot, that will be interesting to see. If there's some sort of fib that lines up with the 30-minute 50, that'd be another valid short to end up taking. But yeah, that's pretty much the game plan. Put cross either side, 0DT cross either side. The put cross probably won't happen given that we're opening down a lot so far. So if we get a big gap down, then puts are already gonna be crossed. So that trade's probably not gonna happen. But yeah, that's pretty much the game plan going into tomorrow. If you guys enjoyed, drop a sub. If you guys want to learn, join Discord down below. That's all I got. I'm out. Peace.